the Democratic Alliance leader John Steenhuisen launching the party's voter registration campaign in Soweto this afternoon. The campaign takes place as South Africa gears up for next year's national elections. Newzroom Afrika's Junior Khumalo is at the Soweto Theater, and that's where the event is taking place. Junior, good morning to you, and talk to us about the Democratic Alliance, perhaps quick off the mark, would you say? But I suspect you're going to tell us that the ANC perhaps is also in election mode, given the meeting they held at the weekend where the election manifesto of the governing party was reviewed. That surely talks about the upcoming elections.
Good morning, Toli. Indeed, election season is in full swing right now, because we saw yesterday the ANC was at Birchwood Hotel, where the party reviewed its 2019 manifesto as it heads towards the 2024 national elections. Today we are at the Soweto Theater, where the DA is expected to launch its elections registration campaign today. The DA leader, John Steenhuisen, is expected to kickstart the campaign at 1 o'clock. But we are already at the venue right now where the DA is setting up. We have a guest with us who is the DA Member of Parliament and the constituency head for Soweto, Mr. Luyolo Mpiti. Mr. Mpiti, thank you so much for joining us today. Why have you decided to start this registration campaign in Soweto?
Good morning, and thank you for having me. We decided to start our registration here because it's fundamentally important for South Africans to be well aware that they need to register for this election, that the issues that matter to them need to find expression on the ballot box. And today we're out here in Jabulani encouraging residents here, particularly in Soweto, to come out to listen to the message of the DA, but also to register to vote in this coming election so that their issues can find expression.
The IEC has been very vocal that the majority of people that are not registering to vote are young people between the ages of 18 to 29. Is the DA doing anything to target this age group?
Definitely. We have quite a number of speakers that are coming today. We have the DASO Federal leader of the student movement, Liam, who's going to be here speaking about young people. But also we are speaking to young people across the country and saying to them they need to register. This is their election. If they want to see the change that we've been desperately crying for as a country, they need to put their action on the ballot vote. So that is why we are saying today that across this particular constituency in Jabulani, in Soweto, young people must come out and listen to the message of the DA so that they can be empowered next year to put an X on the DA's ballot box.
Internally, we saw the DA last year disband the Johannesburg region. What is the state of affairs in that region right now?
The Johannesburg has elected a new caucus leader, Belinda Enjozuko. She's going to be here today also addressing the members of the DA as well as the community in Soweto. We are looking forward to rebuilding Johannesburg. We are looking at the water outages that are going to be affecting residents in this particular area. And the DA is committed to fight for those service deliveries and to make sure that the residents of Johannesburg receive the message and are capacitated really by what we are doing as the DA.
Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Mpiti. As you've heard, the DA is in elections campaign full swing right now. They are targeting the residents of Johannesburg leading up to next year's election. Back to you in studio.
Junior Khumalo, thank you very much. Live for us in Soweto there, the Democratic Alliance planning to kick off their voter registration drive.